The goal for this weekend is that we are going to do this car fully movable on the four wheels. Hello everyone. Hello. Part 2 of the Nuke Polo build. First of all, we would like to thank you so much for all of the commitment and every cheerful words that you gave us in the first video of the English version of our project. Super thankful, and really nice to read all of the comments and also see that the commitment. We had 5,000 followers for like 5 weeks ago. Now we are at 10,000 followers, so it's super nice to see that you are committed and want to see more of this. The goal for this weekend is that we are going to do this car fully movable on the four wheels by itself. We have never had a car on the four wheels, so it's the first time it will let it down to the ground and actually see how it looks. So we have a lot to do, and stick around to see the final results for this weekend. And we also, in the last video, we talked about giveaway, and later this video we will announce the winner on that giveaways. We have also in the background done a drive shaft. We have shortened it in both sections, and the drive shaft from the beginning is from a Volvo 740. We have done some modifications to the gearbox, which is a BMW DCT gearbox, to manage to fit. So we have a converter which makes it from the BMW big to BMW small, and that's Volvo big in the front end. And we are having Mercedes-Benz, I don't know the word for it, but I will point at it because it's a middle bearing in some way. I don't know the proper word for it. We wanted that because it's a big, nice bearing, and I trust it because I work at Mercedes and I like it. And the back part of the drive shaft is also shortened, and we have bought some heavy-duty drive, or the cross, I don't know the word, but the crossings on the drive shafts we have bought in a better material than OEM. And when it's done, we can just fit it there because Volvo big is Chevy small, and on the Winters axle it's Chevy small, so it's a bolt-on solution, and that's quite nice because we have to modify everything, but it feels nice to just plug and play, and we can use it. So yeah, we are really stoked about how it's coming together. Last part that is with this one is that we have to balance it, and that's it. In the front, we have also done little things that you don't usually see. You have to really point on it. The most obvious thing that we have done is the how do we call this? Front shield, maybe. It's the big centerpiece that's going to connect and hold our steering rack. So it will hold the steering rack, and we have also redesigned this like 5 times, and now this is the final result. As you see, it's much holes. Every hole has a meaning, and this hole is to feed the turbo with fresh air. So we're going to do a piping here and then go on to the where we're going to get the fresh air. These two here are going to be the charge pipes, so we're going out from the turbo and into the intercooler and then back in again. So here we're going to set a tube, a 3-inch tube, and maybe have some nice clamps here, we don't know yet, but we have not so much space in the area, so we have to like really find the solutions to make everything work. That's that. These two is for the water, so we're going to collect in and out so we can go to the radiator. And also here we have in and out for oil cooling, so we can have an oil cooler in the front. It was quite time consuming to get this design because we wanted to have a good looking piece for the eye and also be fully functional. We are not going to work with this in this episode because we have some things that haven't been fabricated yet. This is also water cutted, if someone was wondering. Yeah, this will be in the next episode. So I just wanted to show you how it looks and what design it actually have in the function form. Really nice piece, and we are really proud of it. When it comes to the steering, we also have done the tie rod ends. So Pluppen has been on the lathe and doing this arms, so we can connect the tie rod to the outer tie rod. We are also lathing on the machine a distance so we can get the correct alignment between the steering rack and the actual points that are the points that they are pivoting around, so we don't have any bumps there. And also on this side, and as you can see, it's a lot longer because we have the steering rack off center. Measurements once, twice or so, so we are quite satisfied how it became. So now we can just rely on, when we get the parts to the big front shield, then we can really put it down and see how it works. Because this is so floppy now, so when we are turning the wheels, everything is like wobbly and stuff. So we can really test it out then when it's fully built together. It would be so much better to have this in steel instead of a paper. Much better.
I play the game, I don't care who out here playing fair. The stakes are high and I know that I'm very real. They come like once in a lifetime, so now I'm here. So I don't gotta make a fool out of you. Step aside, really the only thing that you gotta do. Realize I don't play by the rules, I make my own now. My whole life a green light, I'm always on the go now. I'm unstoppable, baby. I'm unstoppable, baby. You're looking at the one. I'm unstoppable, baby. I'm unstoppable, baby. You're looking at the unstoppable. We are not the same. I'm cut from a different cloth. You not in my lane. What is you saying? I'm popping. I made it obvious, man. I don't identify with stopping. That's not what my job is. I'm confident. I'm just one win away. Can't stop me anymore now. I've had my share of pain, but that don't make
Yes, day 2. We got We got some things done yesterday. It took a little bit longer than expected, but it always is. You think that you will do this in 1 hour, but it takes 3. So we were a bit optimistic when it comes to the time. We also got some friends that came over and talked a little bit about the engine and so on. So a little bit time went there. But the thing that we managed to do was to basically get all of the things done when it comes to the suspension mountings in the chassis and in the trailing arm. So it's just tacked in both sides, but we are going to fully weld it later on. So we have done that side and also the other side here. So the front driver side and the front passenger side is done. We have also done all of the prep work in the crossings in the cage to put the big mounting for the suspension in the back. It took a bit longer than expected also because we wanted to really have as much surfaces against the metal. So we drilled out, put it in with the weld and everything, so it's really stuck in there, so we get full potential of the crossings that we have laid on there. So now for today we are going to do the last part of these fittings in the rear and locate and find the true location for the strut mount and do the mountings in the upright and do the links. We are going to do like a stick with the right measurements into the ride height. And so it will be stiffened and not flex at all. So we don't have any coilovers. And yeah, that's basically it for this day. We want to put it on 4 wheels. It's for the first time, and that's the goal for this day and this weekend. So you have to stick around and see if we manage it. I don't know if I mentioned this when we talked about it in the last episode, but we have gone back and forth how we're going to do the suspension pickup points, and we had a bunch of ideas. We had like to CNC a piece, but it would be quite tricky to manage, so we took it to a level that we can manage. So this is water cut, and we have designed it by our own. So this design we also have in our trailing arms in the front, so we would like to have like a symmetry in the design, and we have integrated my brother's logo here, Digifi. We think that this piece would be really nice to build in. It's going to be super sturdy, and we're going to do sheets of metal that will come from the cross and provide the support all of the up here, so it will not be like wobbly and stuff. It will be a really sturdy piece to mount the struts in. So yeah, we are going to fix this into the structure and cut and weld. So yeah, you have to stick around and see what the end result will be. say Houston, we have liftoff, but now we have the opposite. we have slam down. The car is officially for the first time down on its four wheels on its own. We have never had it in this condition outside of the garage. We don't have seen it on the four wheels in the garage either. So first time we see it, we are super stoked about the outcome. It's quite hard to give express feelings because it's so much to look at, touch at, because we have seen the car in this height for like 1 year now. And this is the first time we see it. It's a bit too low. It's 60 millimeters in the front. We have to raise it up to 90 millimeters because of the regulations. So it's a bit too spicy for the moment. But we like it spicy. As I said, we are super happy with the result. We have been working 2 days straight, and it's now very late at the evening, so we have to have lights outside to even show you the car. But yeah, we are really happy that we made this actually, because it's a big milestone in the project. And now we can talk to the technical guy at SFRO to invite him and do the technical MOT. So hopefully he will pass on everything that we have done so far. As we said at in the Swedish episode, hopefully Luigi had been watched all of the episodes, and if he had seen something that is not compliant with the regulations, I hope that he will be reaching out to us. But we will invite him, and we will have a proper technical tear down, and hopefully it will pass. We had a giveaway, and this giveaway we did in both these episodes. And Joachim has taken all of the names from both episodes and put them in this big round Happy Fortune wheel. So I should do one click, and this would be right here, Joachim, right? Yes. And we will see who the winner is of the giveaway. There. Now we are in. Now shall we see? This will be Bevan Carnston. Bevan Carnston. You did see your name. I cannot pronounce it right, but Bevan Carnston, you have won the giveaway. We have thrown in another cap from Rotorwear and some stickers from their side. So we have Rotorwear cap, we have Nuke cap, we have Domiworks cap, so three caps. We got one collector. You will get the full package, and we will get in touch with you so we can get your address. So yeah, the giveaway is officially done, and by that we want to say super thank you for everyone that was in the giveaway and with the commit and everything that you guys have done for that part of the video. Super thankful, and we hope that we see more of you in the comments in the future, and that you like our video, and hopefully subscribe also, because we think it's very funny when you commit to our channel, and you have done it very well to this point. We raised it from 5,000 subscribers in 5 weeks to 10,000, so thank you so much for that. Have a good evening, night, day, whatever.
I've tried to take